let's say you were 2 years into your relationship and you had to assemble your own flowers.
She wouldn't care.
I don't know. I'm just not that kind of person.
Alex is
It's an
happy she
impossible
gets a gift
question
at
to
all.
answer.
Yeah, I am
That's
not
an
a
impossible question. I don't know why I asked it.
I'm like, you can't ask me that because I generally don't like receiving. I like giving.
Are there...
Shut the fuck up, Brett.
Oh, boy.
Mic drop.
See you later.
Bye.
$1 million, but when you climax,
Oh, God.
Whoa.
I can't believe we're taking it to this level.
you barf in your mouth.
Yeah, I probably would.
I probably
All right,
would.
ladies, be warned. Brett may puke on you.
He's not getting this offer right now. This is a scenario.
No, this is based on things that will never happen, right?
All right,
Or-
let's
okay.
do it right now.
What?
Let's use this scenario.
Go ahead.
Let's do it right
So Alex and I
now.
watched Black Mirror. It
We
came
binged
out.
it.
Came
You
out
don't
last.
binge it.
Do you not consider 3 hours binging?
No, I said on the precast, I'm saying it now, to be binge-worthy, I think has to be at least 5. Binging is not about length of time, I think. It's about number of individual things.
I think it's about a season,
How many episodes is binge watching?
Well,
According
we
to
just asked him.
according to Google.
a survey conducted by Netflix in February 2014. They need
That's
to redo
5
this.
years ago.
They need to redo
Yeah.
this.
Before
Nope.
binging really
This
took
is,
off.
yeah. It says 73% of people define binge watching as watching between 2 to 6 episodes. 2?
2? No.
No.
No. Okay. I think.
This just rendered itself irrelevant.
It did. That was a very dumb.
Throw your phone.
That was very subtle. Throw your phone.
I just got a Charlie horse in my thigh.
Oh, shoot. You okay?
You're gonna fart or
Do
something.
you need something?
Hey, where's your Charlie
Just give me
horse?
time. It's on the bottom of this thigh.
Hey, you can do this. Put your foot out. Put your
I
foot
can't.
Out. Do it.
No!
Put your
Oh, shoot.
Ah! Put it out. Now flex your foot up, like your toes towards the ceiling. It looks like you're trying to take a shit.
What do you need to
Well, I
do?
don't want it to look like
What do you
that.
want to do?
I'm trying to put my foot over there.
Give me your
Help me. My back's to the camera.
No, you're fine. You're fine. You're okay.
It's
You're okay.
ridiculous.
You're okay. You're
Let's do some
I'm doing some friggin' Christmas trivia. I didn't go to work today, though.
I went to work today.
I went to work today.
You shouldn't
I
have gone
wasn't
to work
supposed
today.
to go to work today.
You shouldn't have gone to work today.
Well, I was supposed to go to work today, but I usually don't go to work on Mondays.
Right.
Welcome back to the PTO Unlimited podcast. My name is Brett.
I'm Josh.
Alex.
This is episode 224.
And the last episode of August.
Yeah.
Yep. August is over. Alex, summer's over.
Good.
Summer's over.
Good.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
Oh,
How much
it's
more
not.
time is there?
I don't know.
You don't know?
Like
Till fall solstice.
What are you doing? Stop it. What are you doing?
You said that you don't like your feet being seen on stream.
Okay, so you're just showing off your toes to the audience. All right, anybody with a foot fetish, you can go right
Here's-
to PTO Unlimited podcast
Shut
YouTube.
Here's the thing, Alex. A week from Wednesday, the high 67.
Ooh, yes.
Love it.
That's freezing.
That's nice.
I friggin' love it.
No, it's freezing.
It's going to be brilliant.
The highest high in the next 10 days is 82, and
That's
that's
awesome.
Thursday and
No, I like that.
and tomorrow.
Yeah.
Hmm.
And of course, I'll be working all week.
Yeah, you got a busy week. How's your last week, Brett? It's been pretty...
Well,
Yeah.
not better. I'm just starting to, and this kind of goes into the fan question, which we won't get into yet. But
yeah.
mentally, I'm starting to just not lose it, but just more exhaustion than I've ever before in my working life.
Is it mental?
Wow, he's just now getting to that
Is
stage.
it the mental exhaustion that you're getting?
I thought I just said that.
Yeah, he said mental.
Yeah. I was reiterating that. So so Alex has had that problem. I had that problem. I've had that problem twice.
I think it was March end of March, beginning of April.
right when it hit.
No, when I said out loud, like, I don't.
Yeah, you went on the
I
show at the
literally
time, yeah.
said out loud at work one day on a Wednesday night, I don't want to be here anymore.
Yeah.
Like, and I've never said that in my career.
No.
Yes, it was, and it's just fucking busy.
It is.
It's
isn't it, though?
ridiculous and it's stupid and.
I'm holding up physically all right.
Right.
It's the mental that is
no
starting to wear
lies.
on
You've
me.
had some limping issues. Like you've had some pain.
Yeah, I mean, but I attribute that more with just me getting older.
Oh, okay. So it doesn't matter that you have a physical
Mine
job.
is a lot. Yeah.
I mean,
I have a very
I'm
physical
on my,
job.
I'm on my feet all day, and that's
Yeah,
why
right.
I'm happy that I'm not crippled or anything.
And you've held out this long.
Yeah.
Without needing anything major, right?
for working where you work, and the fact that you're just now feeling that mental break.
Yeah, it's been
Good for you, man.
Right.
I try.
Yeah.
I think I honestly, I mean, that day, like, it was a day, yeah, that day, and then the next day I actually went into work and ended up, like, my teammates sent me home.
They did. I
Like,
remember
they were
that.
like, don't be here.
Right.
Like,
Yeah.
like, you're not right. You need to go and hug a pillow. Like, go have a bottle or two of wine and hug a pillow the rest of the day.
Do we want to do the fan question or move into something else first?
No, I like doing it
okay.
later because
Okay.
we have more people joining and then
All right.
they can hear their
Well,
answers.
you would think in 2020, I'm just going to mention this now, after 18 years of being with Alex, I would know better. So
Can I just say what you
was
did?
it Friday? Was her birthday?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, we went there after
So
work.
Friday night,
Yes.
Alex and I went to Alex's grandmother's house for her birthday. They grilled some nice chicken. It was beautiful, beautiful dinner. Brilliant.
Very, very nice. We had some ice cream.
We had some
cake.
ice cream cake.
Yes.
But you would think that after 18 years, Josh would know better and not speak about such things at the table ever, or even in the presence of family. So Alex likes to put it in a certain way.
I do.
Go ahead.
So, before I say it, because it's gonna give everyone a jaw drop, it's in reference to a Chris Porter joke
Yes.
from back in the day
Uh-huh.
about him he hates pickles on his sandwich.
Right.
And the joke kind of goes along the lines of, one day I ordered a sandwich and it came with a pickle and I was out with my girlfriend. So I took the pickle and off my sandwich and I put it on the table. And then the joke goes, and then in the look from her face, you would have thought I would have took my dick out and put that on the table. With her reaction, like, that's the most disgusting thing. I can't believe you just did that. And then it goes into like this big thing.
Yeah.
But the way he says it is hilarious. So, with my brother being Chris Porter fan and my brother couldn't make it, all I had to do was send him a text because I called him multiple times. He didn't pick up. And I sent him a text that says, I can't believe you missed Grandma's birthday. You won't believe what Josh did. And then he texted me at 4 a.m. and said, what? And I texted him first thing when I woke up and said, Josh totally put his dick on the table in front of Grandma and started a fight between her and my uncle. And then you missed it. And then he said, details. Yep. And I said, sorry, I'm working. I can't talk. And he said, you can't just leave that, because he knew exactly what I was talking about.
I brought up politics.
Are you gonna go into detail about what was said, or just
No.
that it was about politics?
No,
It was just about politics.
So-
But the problem was I just had a simple question. And then
No, it wasn't even a question.
it got, what,
Josh
was,
goes,
no, it was a question.
Josh goes like
Okay,
this.
no.
I'm just going to say one little thing.
And then I said it, and I said, that's it. That's all I had. But we don't talk politics.
Yes, and that's smart, because I had a family thing
Did it come
over
up?
a week ago, and it did come up.
Oh,
and
no.
It wasn't an argument, but it was some of the most uncomfortable between me and my parents and my sister
I can see that.
in my life.
Yes.
So what I will say to you saying that, you shouldn't have to be afraid that saying one thing is going to start a fight in your own family.
It's becoming that way everywhere.
It wasn't, I don't
It is becoming that way
I saw this
everywhere.
back in
Yeah.
February when Alex and I went and visited my family in Minnesota. One person
Oh,
was wearing
yes.
a Trump hat, and it one other person
basically,
didn't agree.
I know. Basically,
But-
it was like, get the fuck out of my house.
But
I was like, really?
Yeah, it was. I was like, really, you can't be. Way to be open-minded. There you
Yeah.
go. I mean, I don't know. You can have your politics left or right. I don't give a shit. Be okay with people having their freedom of speech on this. Okay.
Yes.
I mean, seriously, it's getting stupid out there.
If there was only one choice,
I flipped
then
my
that's only
shit
one
today, and I
choice.
can't talk about it.
Yeah.
I don't want to talk about it because we're not that type
Is
of
it that
podcast.
post?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
I couldn't
Yeah.
believe it, and I'm about to cry in rage.
No, just stop.
It's like, really, people.
Can we just go
It's
back to
stupid.
the argument?
So,
So we're sitting there after Josh put his dick on the table in front of Grandma at her birthday party while we're eating ice cream.
Right. It was.
And Grandma starts actually, my uncle chimes in, says something about his view. She says something about her view, and then says, but I raised you this way. And he said, but I'm an adult. And then it just turned into, he wasn't taking it super seriously, but Grandma was like leaning at the head of the table, leaning over, like if he was standing there, she would have grabbed his ear and pulled him down.
And you were at your grandma's house?
Yes.
Well, it is your grandma's house.
Yes.
It is.
So he not only just put it out in front of Grandma, it was at her own dinner table.
On her birthday.
On her birthday.
He probably should have.
I apologize. I'm
Respected.
sorry. I did not mean this to go this way. Let's stop talking about that.
Like, all right, Brett, it was so awkward that, so that started the argument, and it was across the dinner table, across the long table.
Yeah.
Across the long table. Grandma's at the head, Uncle's at the other end. And we're all eating our ice cream cake, celebrating her birthday. And we've got my mom, and then my uncle's wife, and then me. And when we're all just sitting here just lopping up our ice cream and looking back and forth, letting them have their argument. And Josh is trying to like cut in and go, wait, and like change the subject. And eventually there was a quiet moment, and my mom goes, yeah, how about them bears? And tried to change the subject, and then it calmed down a little bit, but then it started to come back up. And yeah, definitely that.
I'm pulling this up. This is gonna be put on stream. You guys are gonna love this.
Eventually, my mom goes, well, on that note, I'm gonna go to work because I kind of have to go. And my uncle was like, no, you can't just leave this conversation. She goes, watch me, and then just left. And then it eventually all kind of calmed down. We joked around and whatnot. But I'm like, we get into the car, we pull away from Grandma's house, and Josh goes, I didn't even say anything. Josh goes and looks at me. He goes, you would think after 18 fucking years I would learn to shut my mouth about politics.
Well, let me ask you
I'm pulling this up on
when
YouTube.
When you said it, did you expect the backlash?
No.
No, it was something minor. Very minor. Like, you wouldn't have thought it would have started something.
Mm-hmm.
But it really, he said something, then it became the politics domino effect. This person has opinion, this person has a bigger opinion, which makes this person have an even bigger opinion, which means this person, and it's just back and forth until you try to convince the other person they're right and they're wrong, and yeah.
I don't know if it's gonna load you up.
I mean,
so this
Grandma was kind of
This
shaking.
was Alex at the table.
Yes, put it right over me. Right there. That's exactly what it was.
I'm so happy I did this. So there is a scene in Breaking Bad where Jesse Pinkman is drinking water at the dinner table, and Alex is just looking back and forth.
It wasn't even just me, except the bottle of water was me just spooning ice cream cake into my mouth.
Oh, it was great. It was great.
And I was like, Josh, you ever gonna do that again?
Nope. Learn my lesson.
Like,
I'm not gonna do that
20
again.
years.
I thought I knew better.
You're a grown man.
Yep. But it's okay. You know what? We all.
It could have been way worse.
It could have been worse.
It could have been way worse.
I could have said something. I didn't want to.
You started it.
I didn't mean to. I asked a simple question, okay? And then someone started getting into other things. It snowballed.
You gotta love those, like, we always hear about those awkward family dinners or family get-togethers, like Thanksgiving and Christmas, and that just doesn't really happen that often with our family.
No.
I guess that's like the first time we've had to experience that.
Yeah.
I don't want to do that again.
No. But you know what? It might happen again. I mean, come election season, it's happening.
It's not going to happen with you or me.
We'll see. Well, no, I'm not married.
I didn't open my mouth one bit.
Okay. So, that was our Friday night. And then, we did the draft.
We did the
Saturday.
draft. Yeah.
How do you feel about your team?
It's okay.
It's okay? Any big names that you picked up? Because I didn't look at anybody else's. I got to look at mine. Alex and I did the dirty thing and took our quarterbacks right away. Alex, I had the opportunity for Jackson before you, but I wanted Mahomes because,
I already knew you were going to do it.
But I could have taken Jackson and pissed you off. I had my opportunity.
I already had
you.
most of my team actually picked. Like,
you're just happy that you got most of what you
wanted?
wanted?
Had so many queued, and pretty much like by I think maybe like my third choice, the rest of my team was gone. So
some names I'm remembering. I had Prater last year, I believe. That was my kicker. But there's some names that I'm not familiar with. I might know Drake from Arizona. There's I got Sutton from Denver. He's a wide receiver. It should be good. Patrick was talking smack,
We're all talking smack.
We are.
I will say there's a shout out. I don't know if he listens or not, but I'm going to do a shout out to Wayne because I was the
Right.
last one to join the draft in the basement, and I walk in with my 2019 championship belt, by the way.
Which is right.
And I walk down,
Right
and
here.
I hear Rick go boo, and Wayne goes, "Oh, there's the champ," and I'm like, "Well, there's a way to greet a lady."
That was nice of him.
Yes, and I was like, "Oh, thank you."
Yep. That was
So at
nice
least
of
he
him.
was nice, and you know what? Him and I are matched up for
Yes,
round
you
one.
are. He greeted you nice and
Round
fairly
one.
and nice and kindly, and
Mhm.
you are gonna stomp him maybe.
Yeah, we'll see.
Yeah, I was projected already to like I must.
I'm
there must have
project.
been-
I love the projections before we even start. Like
Agreed.
it's hilarious because they're not even. We should take a screenshot of it just to see what compare it to the end.
Well, Patrick did. He
Oh,
took,
he-
he
oh,
took,
yeah,
he took a
that's right,
season
he did.
projection.
He did,
Yeah.
yeah.
I'm gonna lose.
I'm supposed to get last place.
Yeah,
I think I'm in 8th.
yeah, and I don't think that's gonna happen.
No,
we don't
it's
even
all
know.
the projections don't
We haven't
mean
even
anything.
had the first game. There's no preseason, so we don't even know what's gonna happen. We don't know, and that's really unfortunate for a lot of players because the preseason is when people get to shine
Yep.
and get
Get a spot
bumped
on
up.
the team.
Exactly, it's really upsetting.
Or the
actually.
practice squad.
And there's already a trade that happened today on someone's team. Who was it? It was I think it was a wide receiver got
I
traded.
didn't even see it.
Oh, it was on our chat, but I didn't care to look. It was like that doesn't pertain to me. Whatever. So yeah, and then on Sunday, Alex and I went to the zoo.
Oh, did you say your big names?
Yeah. Do you have big ones?
Do you have
other
big
than
names,
Jackson?
Brett?
No.
No.
The one I got that I was kind of hoping to get was AJ Brown, who was the great big old receiver for the Titans that might make a splash this year.
Okay.
Yeah. You got Jackson.
I got Lamar Jackson. I know you usually don't pick your quarterback, but I'm kind of in love with him. So. Oh, so my backup is Jimmy Goodstuff. I totally forgot about him. And then I was looking at my bench and you try to make out a second team,
Mhm.
or at least that's what I do. And I was like, oh my God, I totally forgot. I need to get another quarterback. And I'm looking through and I just clicked on quarterbacks and I'm like, Garoppolo, why do I know that? Oh, it's Jimmy
Oh, you
Goodstuff.
forgot.
I was like, it's Jimmy Goodstuff.
I almost drafted him, but they're a running team primarily.
I had
Yeah, I don't care. I just it's just a backup.
I know.
I had Cousins in my queue if there weren't other quarterbacks taken. I was like, I'm just gonna if nobody takes him, and
There's way better quarterbacks.
there were
than
3
Cousins.
above him that were in my queue as well. So I took
Oh, okay.
the best one.
That's
the best
hilarious. I'm
anyway.
glad. I looked at him before I saw Garoppolo, and I'm like, I should just take Cousins because.
No one took Cousins.
No, watch. He's gonna be like an all-star
No,
quarterback
don't give
this
him that.
year.
Don't give him that.
Josh is gonna kick
We
himself.
lost Diggs, so I'm gonna be surprised.
Yeah,
if
but
the
I have
Vikings-
Diggs.
So have Thielen though.
The Vikings don't have Diggs, is what I'm
Yes,
saying.
I understand
So I don't
that.
know how this season's gonna go for them. They might be a losing team this year.
I don't know.
And I'm just I'm happy for their victories at this point. Our star players are just getting handed off like whatever. So
No,
that's-
I'm very quite happy with my
that's good.
with my picks. I think.
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not really sure about the Ravens defense or not, but it was
No.
rated up there. But I don't honestly. I'm never really good with the whole defense thing.
Mm,
So
yeah. Anyways,
we'll
moving
see.
on. Moving on.
We'll see.
Moving on. What do you want to? What do you want to move into? You want to talk about Sunday when we?
Oh, who's got the toilet, by the way?
What?
I don't
Joe.
know.
And Joe's not in this season.
Does Joe have the toilet?
Yeah, Shane
He
gave it to him.
physically has it.
Oh, well, we're gonna have to get that sucker from him.
Yes, we will.
Yeah.
I want that back.
It's not yours.
I think I got second to last, didn't I?
Yeah, I think you did, but it's not yours. It actually has to, I think, go.
It
to...
was originally mine. Shane originally
Mhm.
just gave it to me, and then we brought it in as the shit trophy.
Yeah.
Like the last place gets the trophy. I forgot about the toilet.
Yeah, the toilet. We would pass it back
Oh
and
my
forth
God.
around the table.
Mhm.
Well, yeah, who did worse on the week?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I completely forgot.
Yeah, we're
about
gonna
the
have to
toilet.
get that toilet.
Well, yeah, we gotta send out a reminder. Anyways, moving on from there.
Mhm.
Then we went to the zoo on Sunday. I've been saying this 4 times now. God damn it.
Hey, we went to the zoo.
We went to the zoo, and it was the most packed I've ever seen the zoo in my life.
So that's a
So much
bunch
for
of
50%.
yeah, that was a
capacity.
load of bullshit. So I went
BS.
outside. It took like we slept in because oh my gosh, after that bonfire that night, Josh and I were beat, and I know
was
you
tired.
said you were beat too, Brett.
Yep.
I'm surprised you
So-
stayed as late as you did.
I'm
too.
surprised we stayed as late as we did. I was already tired.
You were a
I'm surprised
social
I came back
butterfly,
because I was
right?
like, man, you know what? I just sitting around bonfire just sounds nice. So and it was nice. But I came outside Sunday morning and was like, man, it is a beautiful day. It's 75 and sunny. It's not too hot. It's not too cold. You know what we haven't done this year? Gone to the freaking zoo. So let's, Josh, I've got a great idea. Let's go to the zoo. So we're looking it up because the last time I saw was like, it was members only just because of COVID to keep the numbers down. So I was like, well, you said like of August 27th or something like 2 days ago.
No, August 18th.
Or whatever.
No,
okay.
I remember a couple of weeks
whatever.
ago.
It was not that long ago in my mind.
It was actually about a month ago, I think.
Whatever.
Yeah.
They opened it up to the public, but they said to 50% capacity. So I was like, well, if we go there and it's busy, then they just won't let us in. So we get there, and usually if it's busy, there's a line. And we walked right up there, which, side story, walked up, and I got like some shorts on and a keep top and some sunglasses and my mask, because you have to wear your mask the whole entire time you're at the zoo, and a little hat. Josh goes to pay, and the girl checking in, and, bless her heart, I think she's probably 17, 18, and she looks at me, and she looks at Josh, types in an adult, looks at me and goes, are you under 18? And I was like, excuse me, what? And she goes, and I just kind of smiled and pulled my mask down a little bit. I'm like, what? She goes, are you under 18? And I just started laughing at the biggest grin. I was like, no, but thank you so much. I was like, damn it. In the back of my mind, I was like, I should have just said yes and been like, when I was in my 30s, I was able to get into the zoo as a 17-year-old.
Yep.
I should have done it.
Next time we go.
I should have done
it.
it.
Next time.
Yeah. So anyway, so there was that. But yeah, as far as it being 50% capacity, that is bullshit.
It was not.
Bullshit.
We couldn't get into two events.
Yeah,
two
of the
two areas.
Yeah.
Like,
Brett, have you been to the zoo?
Nope.
Ever?
It's been a long time.
It's sectioned off into four.
Do you remember the rainforest part at all?
No.
No? Okay. Well, basically,
that got filled up.
it was like body to body, like stepping like one by one to get in. And I've never in my life, and I've gone to the zoo since I was born, in my life seen it like that.
Yeah.
And I said, this is bullshit. This is over 50%. This is over 100% capacity.
I've never seen it so busy.
So
I was
we got to go to like a couple different things, but it was enough to be like, we were here and we took some pictures with some goats.
You got to do the things you wanted to do.
I did.
The giraffes and the goats are our two things.
I did get to feed the giraffe. I love the giraffe.
The giraffe is at the beginning and the goats are at the end. So you just whatever fills in the middle.
It was a good day.
I don't know where the groundhogs went.
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't see them.
They must have just gotten rid of them.
Yeah.
That's sad, but they're selling groundhogs at the gift shop, the little stuffed ones. Not taxidermied ones. I'm talking about stuffed animals, guys. Anyways, so yeah,
it was
moving
nice
on.
to go to the
It was
zoo.
nice. Do you want to move into movie club because we watched that on Sunday then?
Sure.
Yeah. Okay, I was waiting for a response.
Juice from Juice in the Morning podcast is on YouTube. He said my favorite are sea lions. Not sure if they're at Fort Wayne, but they are.
Yes.
And they were very active when we were there too.
They were just fed as soon as
and
we got there.
like they're usually not loud, and they were loud, and they were like fighting.
See, we had this discussion yesterday. What is your favorite animal at the zoo? And I was like, I don't have
I asked
one.
Josh that because I was like, he's always like, well, where do you want to go next? And where do you want to go next? And I realized after all these years of dating and being married, he's always asked me, what do you want to do next? It's never been like, well, I want to go and do this with him. I'm like, so I asked him, I'm like, what's your favorite part? Where do you want to go?
Right now, my most favorite part is I got to see a Tasmanian devil walk.
I know. Usually it's curled up in the corner.
They are nocturnal, and they were up and about.
They were both running
around. And I've never seen them walk.
And they are weird looking.
They look like giant rats.
Yeah, they look like big rats.
I got to see that. I know I could have gone on Nat Geo or YouTube or whatever, but this is live. I was like, I saw it. And the perspective. They're bigger than I thought they were.
The serval is almost always laying down, too, and we got to see a serval walk like right up in front of us.
Yeah, serval as well, and it laid down right next to you.
Yeah. I was like, holy crap.
Didn't the monkey come right face to face?
Yeah,
to the
and then the
cage
monkey came like right up to us too. I was like, man,
monkeys. Yeah, it was a very social day. The lion was up against the glass.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so
still the best
I haven't
zoo
seen
ever.
Any of the big cats.
Oh yeah, big old lion. He's about the size of that table.
You've probably not been there since they've made it so you can do that.
No.
Yeah, you can go right up with this thick of glass. And
Should we have invited you? Would you have gone?
Might have.
No.
Oh.
You can go up to the lion, like the lion and the. Oh, we didn't get to go to the rainforest, but the tigers are the same way.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's ridiculous.
I remember the orangutan.
Yeah.
Orangutan same way. You can go right up to the glass.
He's a big mother.
Yep. We he might have died.
I was like, he's probably not. Well, I don't
know. I was there, it was a big one.
Well, there is a big one.
Or they might have transferred him out. But anyways, yeah, Alex says that the Fort Wayne Zoo is the best zoo she's ever been to. And she's
I've been
quite
to a
number.
lot of zoos,
We
and
went
the
to the
Fort Wayne is the best zoo and best interactive zoo I've
just
ever
because
been
you
to.
can feed the giraffes and
You can do so much, and all the other zoos we've ever been to, it's like fenced off, and like you gotta look
that was
far
the
away
Lincoln
from
Park
them.
Zoo, and that's
No, that's 2 Ohio zoos I've been to. That's 2 Chicago
Didn't we
zoos
go to
I've
the
been
Brookfield
to.
Zoo too?
Yes,
So we went to
it
both.
sucked.
Wow.
Yeah,
I want to
it's
go to the
horrible.
aquarium in Cincinnati. I think it's in Cincinnati.
You been to the one in Chicago?
No.
Me neither.
Shed's Aquarium.
Never
I
been
was there in 5th grade.
Wow.
I might have
Yeah.
went in 8th grade.
I've
'cause
never.
We went to Chicago in 8th
That,
grade.
yeah, I was gonna say it was like my 5th grade field trip, and we got to be there for like 45 minutes. I
Hmm.
saw a dolphin show, and that was it.
Did you guys ever go down to the IMAX for field trips?
Yes.
What did you see?
I saw a Michael Jordan documentary.
I saw Fantasia 2000.
Oh damn,
in
that would have been really
IMAX.
good. Yeah.
But it's like the real IMAX where this is not the crap. This is the laid back screen is
Yeah.
like all the way around you. Yeah, I saw that Fantasia 2000.
Man, that would have been fun.
It was dope. Yeah. So anyways, we were talking about movies right there. On Sunday we watched Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure, which is part of the movie club. And what the movie club is, every single week we pick a movie to watch, and at least 1/3 of us has not seen the movie as a stipulation. And Alex and Brett have not seen Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure.
You hadn't? I thought you had saw it.
I saw it a very, 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 very
So
long time
you
ago.
didn't remember anything?
It was long enough that I don't remember any of it. I
So,
don't remember any of it.
1989, starring Keanu Reeves, Alex Winter, and George Carlin.
He wasn't in it very much. He had a small part.
He was,
George Carlin.
I mean, he was mentioned all the time. Rufus. Oh, we got to mention on YouTube. Let me guess, they did not like it. I got to say, this movie is meant to watch with friends.
It is.
It is a buddy movie.
Yeah.
I liked it.
I thought it was
I know
hilarious.
you liked it because all 3 of us were laughing our asses off at
He also,
certain parts.
he also
It's
laughed
just-
at Airplane and didn't like Airplane.
I know, but it was also like just Keanu Reeves' character is just so like
The best.
like how does he like say
Keanu
that like that?
he was loving it.
I liked it, but I think it's one that I'll probably never watch again. Like, see it once. That's
Really?
fine. Yeah.
I want to see the sequel now and the third that just came out. I want to actually go through them and see them all.
No, I thought it was hilarious, especially more as an adult now. I don't remember ever being like super into it when I was younger.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think because I like understood it,
Right.
and now it's just like, wow, this is a really freaking funny movie.
Yeah, it's really good. I was really enjoying the. Okay, so first I gotta say I enjoyed this film. It's definitely meant to be inebriated on. I mean, you were drunk, Brett. So I was
Oh,
like, I was just enjoying
drinking
the
a little.
laughters. My favorite part is when they met Billy the Kid. You know what I'm going to talk about, Brett? Where they threw their heads into the wall,
Oh yeah.
and then Billy the Kid.
And he like gets back.
Billy the Kid grabs him, pulls him out. Keanu goes right back in. Watches
like, "Wait
the
a
ladies
second."
in the
There
locker
were
room.
ladies on the other side of the wall.
Right. It was hilarious.
But it's so like it's almost so quick, like you could miss it. Like
You
he
can
just,
miss it. Yeah.
He just throws
You wonder if that was like
he throws his
not
head
meant
back
to-
into the wall. Like, wait a second.
because Keanu, he was loving every minute of this. You can tell.
You could tell like this was they had fun making
They did.
this. Yeah,
They did. I wonder how old were they when this movie was being.
They both look. I mean, I'd take a guess that he was like 20. I mean, he's a young looking guy. 22.
Okay, Brett, you want to take a swing?
I'm trying to remember how old he was.
No, don't
in
do that.
Speed.
Okay, I got his.
This
okay.
was 4 years before Speed.
I'll say 23.
He was 24.
Wow, really? Dang.
Yeah, he was born in 64. So they filmed it in 88 because they were mentioning 88 the entire time, even though the
He's
movie
just-
came out in 89.
He's just aging very well.
He's 55.
I
So,
know.
and he just
I think
started.
he's my dad's age.
Yeah. You're breathtaking.
You're breathtaking.
Oh my gosh.
I'd probably just melt if he said that.
What'd
to
you
me.
guys? Okay, so this is my introduction to Alex Winter, and he's not a well-known
Wow.
although he's done a couple of these films.
But has he done anything else?
He's done directing.
Okay.
Yeah, he's done a lot of movie directing, a lot of indie films.
Yeah.
So he kind of just went that way for the 90s and 2000s. I actually looked into it. I have a lot of facts about this movie too that I've looked up too, so we can actually talk about some of this stuff. So I gotta say one other thing before we move into other stuff into this. These two are a fantastic comedy duo.
Mhm.
I'm surprised they're not as popular.
I can't wait to see the third one. I know that like it did say that we have to watch the second to watch the third to really understand
There's a few I know there's at least one character from two.
an appearance of major character.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah. So, like I was thinking, like Ben Stiller and Owen Wilson and Spade and Farley and Tucker and Chan. Had Keanu stuck to comedy, I think these two would have gone the distance probably for a few movies. They did 3, I know, but
Yeah.
I'm saying like they could have done more, like different types.
Mm-hmm.
It would have been good. So did you guys dislike anything about the film?
No,
No?
not really.
Hmm.
I mean,
It got cheesy.
it's meant to be cheesy though,
Yeah.
so you can't exactly say, "Oh, it was cheesy." Well,
Mhm.
it's meant to be cheesy, so you kind of can't. You can't make fun of it.
Okay.
Like, I think it's the perfect amount of cheesy.
This was meant to be a trio, actually, not a comedy duo. It was supposed to
Oh,
be
really?
Bill, Ted, and Bob.
Who's
Ooh.
Bob?
No one was cast for it. They rewrote it before they cast
Oh,
a
well,
third.
I'm good.
Who do you think would be a good third?
Boy, I don't know.
I
But
don't know.
I don't think 3 works in that situation.
No, that's way too much.
Yeah.
The phone booth was actually supposed to be a van. That'd be weird. I mean, whatever. Keanu wanted to be Bill, and Alex Winter wanted to be Ted. So they got the roles reversed.
Okay.
They wanted to be the other way.
They're basically the same person.
No, Keanu's role is more.
Well, I guess
dumb.
it's like that and more, and his dad's harder on him,
Mhm,
and yeah.
mhm. Pauly Shore originally auditioned for the role of Keanu's role.
Okay, I can see Pauly Shore being the third. Actually,
Mhm,
I can
mhm.
see that just because of the era back then. Like, I could see, because you put him in the mix, and I think he actually would have been he would have been a little more overacting.
Yeah.
I think.
That's why because of this casting that was in choice. They like Pauly Shore auditioning. They actually, a lot of people think that Biodome is considered the third of Bill and Ted, but that's not true. Sean Connery was first sought after Carlin's role, which
Okay.
interesting.
I can
enough.
see that.
Nintendo Power gave away a Bill and Ted phone booth, like
A real one.
a 1-to-1 scale ratio.
Yeah.
In 91 for Bill and Ted's excellent video game adventure. So someone owns a
Wow.
Bill and Ted phone booth.
Somewhere.
Yep. And the script was written in 4 days
Wow.
on notebook paper by hand. You can kind of tell some of it's a little.
Some of it. That doesn't surprise me, but I mean, good
Mhm.
for them.
Yeah.
Good for them.
Yeah. So anything else you guys want to say about it? I mean,
No, it's a good movie. It still holds up for not seeing it for I can't even tell you how many years.
yeah.
I really enjoyed it.
For those who haven't seen it, I'm going to give the synopsis on it. 2 seemingly dumb teens set off on a quest to prepare the ultimate historical presentation with the help of a time machine.
Yeah, that's about it.
Yeah, it's
Mhm.
good. It's good. I like this film, so I'm just going to give it an 8.5. Yeah.
I'd say an 8.
Yeah, I'd say an 8.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'd
right
say
on.
it was like, especially like, look at when it was made, and then the fact that it's getting us to the point of laughter, and we're
It's still relevant.
thoroughly enjoying it right
this
now.
could be a classic.
Yeah, actually, I would almost
just think
make it.
It's not real well known.
Right.
No, it's like, it's kind of
I think it's because Keanu went action, maybe.
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 I don't know. It's definitely a hidden gem,
Right.
is what I would call it.
I agree. Yeah. Okay.
It's a hidden gem.
It's a hidden gem,
classic
although it's a
hidden
trilogy
gem.
now.
Yeah.
It took forever for them to make the third.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's kind of like a Bad Boys situation, only more, because the first one was
Second one came out in 91, dude.
yeah.
So it's a little bit more.
Yeah.
Wait, holy cow, dude. So 89, 91. That's a long time. They also did an animated series and I
Mhm.
guess a video game. And there's also comics of Bill and Ted's.
Oh, I'm sure. I'm sure there's just lots of
wow.
fan lore about it. Yeah.
Yeah. So, Brett,
Mm-hmm.
you get the choice for this week. Actually, for after Labor Day. We will have no podcast on next Monday, by the way. Just quick announcement.
Everyone else gets the day off. We're taking the day.
So first I'll choose a movie, and then we'll decide the next trilogy, because
Mhm.
I've got one for you to choose between.
Okay,
Oh, okay.
good.
All right.
So first, have you seen the movie Knock Around Guys?
That has Vin Diesel in it, right?
Vin Diesel and Barry Pepper, Seth Green.
Yeah, I mean, it sounds like
It
a
sounds
great
very
cast,
familiar.
but I have no idea what you're
So,
talking about.
Basically, it's about these 4 young guys that are sons of big organized crime figures, and they basically get into trouble and try to work it out themselves. It's a pretty good movie. I think it's not real well known. It was 2001, I think.
I'm going to look it up.
What's the other one?
No.
No.
That's not
Oh, I thought you said there
this
was
is
a
what
choice.
this is
Okay.
what we're choosing on the trilogy.
Oh, in the trilogy. Okay.
2001?
When did it come out? 2001.
Yep.
Is that right?
That's 2001. The Wannabe Sons of Mobsters, another mobster movie. Brett, are you on a thing?
It's very less. It's not a
It's
whole
very
lot
less
about mob, though.
mobstery.
I'm about to be done with mob movies here. Okay, the Wannabe Sons of Mobsters. Are we gonna watch The Big Hit? Is that another one that's a mob movie too? I'm pretty certain that
I
is.
don't know what that is.
John Leguizamo.
I don't
no?
know that one.
I'm gonna look that one up. real
Brett's
quick.
gonna go home and watch that tonight. It's like, ooh, a new mob movie.
And get themselves into trouble. More than anyone could. Okay, that's stupid. Okay, so they just get in trouble.
Well, something happens in it.
They have to be vague, I guess.
You have to be
right?
big. Yeah.
John Malkovich is in it as well.
Okay, let me go to The Big Hit. You guys don't remember this movie?
No.
No.
Wow, it's not really well known, I guess.
Josh is over here like, wow, I know a mob movie.
It might not be a mob movie. No, it's actually Mark Wahlberg.
Oh, okay.
This one might not be. Socially, I don't remember. Oh, it's a hitman movie. Okay. Socially anxious hitman Melvin Smiley, an expert in his lucrative field, goes on a job and falls in love with his kidnapping victim, turning his world upside down.
That actually sounds kind of interesting.
What year was that?
98. Man, I thought
It's
that movie
called
was
The
different.
Big Hit?
The Big Hit.
Never heard
Can
of
I
it.
see the movie poster?
It's not the original.
Well, just see if I know the.
You wouldn't. It's not the original poster.
Yeah,
There's
but
a different poster.
I don't recognize it at all.
That's the original poster.
Nope, still don't recognize
No.
it.
Okay.
Nope. Sometimes if I see the movie poster, I'm like, oh, I've at least heard of it. No.
It just reminded me of one of those like casts because it has a few other people in there too. So that might be another one we'll have to check out. I've seen it once and that was a long time ago. So so knock around guys, 2001. All right,
Okay.
that'll be that will be for 2 weeks from now. And now we were talking about trilogy trivia. What's the trilogy choices here?
So Saturday night we had mentioned X-Men,
Yeah.
the original X-Men.
I haven't
but
seen those in
I
years.
did want to put that up between Taken.
Wow.
I haven't seen the 2 or 3, so
Have we not
that's
seen-
a
There you
lot
go.
of that's a lot of new movie watching
A lot
though.
of new.
What?
Have we not seen Taken 2 or 3?
Because we were told they were dumb.
2 is not so good, but 3 is better.
I've actually heard what he just said.
Okay.
Yes, that 1's really good, 2's kind of a flop, and 3's really good.
Can we do X-Men?
Sure.
I want to do X-Men. I have not seen the original in years.
That's going to be kind of ironic because Keanu Reeves revealed that he wanted to be Wolverine, but he's too old for it.
Yeah.
Like now?
Mm-hmm. Like that's his dream Marvel,
That's like who he wants to be.
and that's kind of funny because Alex
He's
loves
such
Hugh
like
Jackman.
He's such
so.
a humble guy, though. It's so weird to see him like. I know,
Angry?
well, I mean, I know.
Oh,
he's
we got to
in,
watch
like,
those John Wick movies. Oh my gosh.
I know.
Again, yeah, we got
Yeah.
to make sure we get into those again.
But even in John Wick, he's just got this like John Wick Matrix. He still has this like.
Cyberpunk comes out when?
November.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I thought it was September. I was getting really
No, I think
excited
it's
there
November.
for a second.
Anyways.
Anyways.
Yeah, I'm good with X-Men.
Mhm.
I think that's a good trilogy.
Speaking of Marvel, I guess we should mention this right now.
Yes.
So we can get through it. It's really sad and surprising.
Mhm.
Chadwick Boseman, 43 years old, died of stage 4 colon cancer. He was diagnosed in 2016.
He
Wow.
worked the last 4 years of his life doing Marvel movies.
Well, yeah, for the most part. Well, when did Avengers come out? Endgame.
2-3 years ago.
18.
Yeah, so that was his last role as Black Panther.
Mhm. But still, like,
They haven't done more of him,
like,
I
I
don't
mean,
think, unless they did some more filming off.
can you imagine, like, okay, so he died at
Wait a
43.
minute. Endgame was last year. Black Panther was 2018.
Well, he was in Endgame.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he did Black
But
Panther stuff.
Black Panther and Endgame weren't the same year.
No.
No. Mm-mm.
No. That was
Oh.
Black Panther was before Infinity War.
Right.
But I'm still saying, like, he was acting through that.
Mm-hmm. But I'm saying like
And also,
yeah,
like,
he was.
look at how young that is. That's just 10 years older than we are. And cause, like, I almost didn't like. Josh was just so happened, like, as soon as it got
I saw
announced,
Twitter.
it was
Yeah.
like he saw his Twitter pop up and was like, posted that he had died, and I was like, and Josh like, did you know Chadwick Boseman just died? That, you know, Black Panther, and I'm like, you mean the really young guy?
Mhm.
And I was like, by what? What? he didn't even say what he died of.
I could have suspected a car accident over anything else.
Yeah, I was
That'd
like,
have
what
been
the hell? Did he die of COVID? Like, what
Yeah, that'd have been
happened?
another
I thought
one.
the COVID came straight to mind as like, oh my gosh, not another, COVID case. And then sure
Right.
enough, like, they said colon cancer. I'm like, wait, how old is he?
Yeah.
I'm like, oh my God, 43 years old for colon
He was in a few
cancer.
other movies. He played Jackie Robinson in the movie 42. I've never seen that movie. I'm not much of a baseball. I wouldn't watch much baseball movies. Angels in the Outfield, that's it. Get out of here.
Little Big League. I mean, you did watch that.
I did, but I didn't like it. James Brown on Get On Up. Yeah, so those are the two roles that were notable for that I knew of.
I really liked him as Black Panther.
He had a lot of other stuff. Yeah. I didn't like the CGI of Black Panther. I had an issue with that.
I know.
Yeah.
I know you did.
They could have done so much better with that, but they would probably rush to get it out before Infinity War. That's what I'm thinking. So
it made $1 billion.
It did. Big deal. And people were talking about that they were recasting for the Black Panther, and people were wondering why. And
they've really kept this like under wraps here, like keeping it quiet.
You know what's another movie I've been anticipating is Blade. You know, the new Blade. They announced that last year, and they haven't really gone forward of course with it. Yeah.
I don't even remember that.
The guy put a hat on at the freaking the new actor put a hat on at the convention that they announced all the new Marvel stuff.
I had no idea.
Yeah.
Or if I did, I just forgot.
And Blade is expected in a couple years.
I forgot about that.
Chad Boseman also got married a few months ago. Oh geez. Wow.
I want to say I heard that on the radio yesterday.
That's crazy. That's crazy. Yeah, I mean, I was watching a video of him on Twitter. It was him on Jimmy Kimmel, and he was doing surprises. People were talking to the Black Panther movie poster, and they would say like what they were like happy about that he did this, and like they expressed their feelings, and he'd come out and surprise them. And they'd be like, "Oh, hey Jimmy," and Jimmy'd be like, "Oh yeah," because they didn't even know that they were on set on Jimmy Kimmel or something. I don't know, but yeah. So it's interesting. He was such a humble person, quiet. You could tell as his character. He
No, very very talented actor.
Yeah. Wow. It's like.
Yeah. It's sad, like he's just taking a little too early.
2020 is so rocked, dude.
Yep.
So rocked. Well, there's some other news that just came out of Disney as far as moving into like other Marvel properties. Disney, Mulan will be free on Disney Plus in December.
Well, they walked that back.
Yep. You can buy it early, or I don't know what the $30 thing is. It's still the $30 thing.
Yeah.
September, October, November. That's only 3 months, but that's it might make some money.
Yeah.
You never know, because you saw how well it did for Trolls.
Yeah.
But yeah. So that's some other stuff.
I mean, if I was interested, I'd just wait.
Yeah. I think so. I mean.
So Josh, here's the deal.
Yeah. The theaters.
We definitely don't need Disney Plus come October.
Why?
Because we'll have Disney Plus in the basement.
We will. We were already planning on
getting a bunch of stuff that's not in the basement that's on Disney Plus.
Do you know my mother's collection?
She's part of the Disney Plus.
There's a bunch of stuff that series that are not on disc.
I'm sure, but I'm saying like we have a very large portion in my mother's basement.
She has it all on Blu-ray.
Well, no, now everything now is starting to come out on Blu-ray, so she's upgrading, but she's not getting rid of those. No. She's keeping all the originals, man. You're not getting her to donate those or anything.
Heck no. That Little Mermaid case is valuable.
That's very valuable.
She has the original
It's got
Little
a
Mermaid
golden
case.
wiener on it.
It does. I showed it to you.
My folks have it still somewhere.
Did you show it to him?
Why would I do that?
Just for the walls. I mean, you're a 30-year-old man. You can say, "Hey, you want to see what a Disney moment was?" It's popular on the internet.
No, I didn't do that.
I would have. Oh man. Anyways, so yeah, let's move on. What do you guys want to go into?
I think we could probably go into the fan topic. Yeah.
Fan question time.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this week, we are talking about 2020 in a whole, and it's just been, first of all, let me just say it's heck 2020.
Heck it.
So yeah, I made a meme today. Well, it's okay. I didn't make it. I saw it and I reinterpreted it. So it's me in 2020, me in 2010. It's an image from. This is from Endgame. It's Thor.
It's a very sad moment.
Re-meeting his mother.
Not sad. It's an emotional.
Yeah, it's very emotional, and she's saying to him, "The future hasn't been kind to you, has it?" So basically, what would you tell your past self to prepare for 2020? It's a tough one, man. Like that's a long discussion that could be had otherwise, or it could be just a real quick one. What do you got, Brett? What's something that you would tell yourself?
I would probably just say you'll at this point, or 2020 will be the hardest year professionally that you've ever had. As far as working, as you'll work harder in 2020 than you ever have before.
For me, it's you'll feel a lot more secluded.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. It's kind of how it is, office environment and stuff. Yeah, it's just been a tough year so far for a lot of people. Cancel those summer plans.
Mm-hmm.
Just don't.
A big thing that I would have told myself coming into 2020, because we had so many plans coming up into 2020, we just kept pushing it and pushing it and pushing it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, there's
our toga party.
All right, throw that toga party in your 20s, Alex. That's advice number one. You wanted to have that toga party for the last 10 fucking years.
Have it.
And you know what? I finally scheduled it. Guess what? COVID happened.
You scheduled it like 3 times.
We did.
I've rescheduled it probably more than that, but yes. But yeah, that's one. Another one was what did I come up with?
Alex, mine would be don't sit next to that girl on the plane.
Yeah. Well, you know what? Maybe that might have been good. I could have been exposed, and I may have built up my immune system. Who knows?
We don't know.
Go on that vacation.
Go on that vacation?
Yeah.
The other one that you planned?
Like, you and I have been trying to plan a me vacation honeymoon, like, for how many years now? And we just kept saying, well, maybe next year, maybe next year, maybe next year. And we just go, you know what? In 2020, we're going to take this big-ass honeymoon. We had it ready. We were looking at dates. We were looking at flights. We were planning stuff. We were going to go on a 2-week cruise to the Caribbean. And then we got back from Florida Keys, and this shit happened. So yeah, that would be the other thing is, once we got into a big sum of money, just do it. Just do it. Mm-hmm. Go on that vacation now. It's not going to happen, and I don't know how much or if we're ever going to get it now. But
do you have anything else, Brett, that you would say to yourself?
No, I mean just that the normal stuff like.
Enjoy your social life.
You don't know what to believe as far as reporting.
Oh my gosh, that too. Just, true.
That kind of leans into the political stuff. So
yeah, it's real. You don't know what to believe.
Yeah,
it's not necessarily a politics game here for us.
Well, most mainstream media has an agenda. It's not honest reporting. It's they report what they want.
We suspect the worst.
They fix their headline so that it says what they want it to say.
What are you laughing at, Alex?
I just thought of something else. No.
Oh.
What?
Invest in mask making.
Oh, yeah. Get that hand sanitizer and mask making.
Yeah.
Get that mask template out there.
Yeah.
That'd be good. Yeah.
Designer masks.
I mean, it's just basically what we're just covering over the past few months. It's like 2020 has just been a real tough one. It's real sad. There were just, little things here and there. They're like, oh man, this year's going to be rough. This year's going to be rough. And all of a sudden it's just like, oh boy, here we go.
It's seriously just one thing after another. It's such a domino effect.
There's just a whole bunch of stuff.
Oh, I made a post today on Facebook, and I thought it was perfect. I could just keep finding these. People have been posting, like, at first it was all about Corona, like the beer. That was the biggest thing, was Corona and Tiger King at the beginning of this. All the memes about Corona and Tiger King.
Right.
Well, now people are just getting more and more creative. And
oh boy.
The one that I saw today that I shared, which was hilarious, because my mom and dad actually said this to me, not in a literal sense, but in a joking, haha, not joking sense, and because I think every parent did in the 90s. But there was a post today that I posted that says, "Gonna ask my mom if that offer to slap me into next year is still on the table." I posted it and tagged my mom in it. She hasn't said anything.
She's probably working.
But it was definitely, you get those threats as a child, like, oh, you better stop before I slap you into next year. Like,
I never got that threat.
I'm pretty darn sure I remember both of them saying it at least once. Threatening, but, not really threatening.
Toilet paper was a big thing. That's not a thing anymore.
Well, it's not.
It's because everybody's stocked up for the next 3 years on toilet paper.
It's still, the shelves are still not full.
They're pretty scarce.
Are you serious?
Yeah. Well,
I guess I've not checked because, we just buy what we need at a time.
Cleaning products, paper towel, and toilet paper are still, they're not scarce, but they are not replenished at a rate like it was before.
Alex, we're going to have to go into a Walmart eventually.
We've been in Walmart once.
I don't even remember when.
I don't remember what we went in there for, but we went in there one time since COVID started.
Yeah, I couldn't.
But we've been very local
Yeah.
with our shopping. We're very good about isolating still. Like, we don't really go. Anything that we do when we travel is very outdoorsy. We
Yeah.
don't really do a lot of indoorsy stuff.
No. Well, nothing's open. Well,
nothing.
We haven't really been. I have not been to the bar yet, and
the one time I went, I was the only one.
no one was there. Yeah.
That's perfect. That's kind of
Yeah.
how I like it.
So the theaters are open here now. I wonder, are we gonna go there? Are we gonna do it?
I don't know. I think I would much rather just.
Tenet is out.
I know, but I think I would much rather just sit at
I'm
home.
really interested in that movie. Really.
Do you know how
interested.
many germs are just passed by?
Oh
just
my
like
God,
sitting in
Alex.
that. It's like it's
I
a
understand.
box
No,
full
I understand.
of breath,
I get it. I get it. I understand.
and it stinks anyway.
Yeah. Maybe they
It smells like body
Is
sweat.
there a drive-in that would probably show it?
That's a lot of things they're doing right now, like concerts and stuff.
Mhm.
Like there was one, like I think it was this last weekend, Metallica did like a thing.
My
like,
dad-
and they did a drive-in.
It was my dad's birthday on Saturday. Happy belated to him. Happy birthday.
Mhm.
He went to the drive-in for his birthday. He went and saw Twister.
Nice.
Wouldn't that be so awesome to go see at the drive-in? Twister?
I don't know
With
how,
a storm around, it'd be great.
how good is audio.
You run it
at a
through your
drive-in?
radio.
The one that you do that's around here.
You run it through your radio.
Yeah,
Oh,
you just
okay.
run it through your radio, like you tune it into a certain channel, or the one like we went to in Chicago.
They also have a speaker. You
They
can
have
put
like
in
a
there.
little speaker that you can put into your car, like it hooks
Alex,
onto
we
like
did
the
did
side
both.
of your door.
We did both. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's the classic way, is to put the speaker
Mhm.
next to your
I'm sure
thing.
they have like an app now where you can even just put it on your phone, like a Bluetooth or something.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
the problem with going through the radio is my car. You don't just
can't
turn
just
the
turn
key
over?
on. No,
Oh,
because it's a push button.
that's true.
Mm-hmm.
That's a problem.
I know Josh and I have done it both
And if
ways.
you run
we did
through your
it.
radio, if you turn your car off but leave your key on, aren't you going to drain your battery?
I don't know. I don't think we ever listened to it through the
I
actual.
don't remember what we did.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I just know that there was one time that we watched the movie on the hood, and there was the other time that it got
We
a
went
little
to two
cold.
movies.
Yeah, it got a little cold, so we
was-
watched it from inside the car.
The first movie was
Spider-Man.
Amazing Spider-Man
Manor
2.
2, and then the one that
Prometheus.
Prometheus. Man, I'm so pissed that we stayed for the second movie.
Why?
For one, the drive-in was like 45 minutes away.
But
For one, and
I
for
had a Groupon and it was a date.
it was a date, and we had no money, so that was
Alex
totally
is
worth
now
it.
like dogging the date
No.
that I set up.
Okay, we were there to see
here we go.
Spider-Man. We said, well, if we want to, we can stay for the second movie at no extra charge. That movie was so long and so boring, and I had to get up to work at 7 a.m., and we didn't get home till like 3. It was not worth it.
Why didn't you just leave then?
You wouldn't watch the movie.
You weren't sure if you would like it. I said it was an Alien prequel.
But
When the ending happened, I was like, that was not
a
worth
double movie
anything.
on a night before you got to go to work.
It was a Sunday night.
We were literally there to see Spider-Man and go home, and we're like, you know what? Let's just watch this movie, Prometheus, and see what it's all about. Yes.
People were talking
so
about
what's
it.
stupid.
Didn't know they were talking shitty about it. Jeez, Alex. God.
Horrible movie.
No, yeah. Have you ever been to a drive-in?
Long time ago, probably 30 years ago.
So, like when you were before school.
So I think what I saw was Honey, I Shrunk the Kids.
Oh, nice. Interesting. Yeah, no, I haven't been to one since. So I wonder if they would be
The very
showing
first
Tenet
time
around
I
here.
went, I can't tell you what movie it was, but I was in 6th grade, and I can tell you why I know that.
Yeah?
It was the very first few hours I had my baby think it over baby,
Hmm.
and I took it to the drive-in with me, and that was the first time it cried.
Oh. Yeah, because it wouldn't stop crying.
It wouldn't stop crying.
Even after you turn the key.
Yep.
You can go into fan
Yeah.
answers.
Yeah, so fan answers. Fan and actually just podcast answers, man.
Appreciate
Thank you guys
the
so
conversation,
much.
guys. We appreciate it.
We got all of these responses are from podcasts, so I'm very happy. Thank you guys so much for. You guys are all getting a shout out, so that's your reward. We've got the Terrible Terror podcast.
Okay.
They said make sure that you buy stock in Amazon, no matter the
Oh my
cost.
God,
And I was like, I
yes.
saw that, and I'm like, man, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
Stock up on your money now.
Yeah. Amazon was. Yeah, they weren't. Man, I would have done it so many years ago had I known what they were gonna do.
The Buzzkill podcast. They said, "Eat more, drink more. You aren't making out of your 30s, kid."
Ooh, wow. Just give up.
Dan from Dan and Cody podcast. He
Shout out
says,
to them.
"Do all the things."
Do all the things. Yeah, exactly. That concert that we were gonna go to, do it.
Do it. Like,
Yeah.
just don't even. No, don't
Well,
put.
we went
say
to every,
no.
We went to every concert that was.
There were so many. We
We were
we
going
were like,
to.
we'll go next year. They'll be back. Yeah. We've got the Fickle Fanboy podcast. They say, stock up on toilet paper, cleaning supplies, non-perishables.
Mhm.
Oh shit, I almost forgot. And booze. Yes, booze is a must.
Mm-hmm. There was a lot of wine drinking TikToks for a while.
I'm sure.
There were.
We've got DSTM Sports Podcast. They say, I would tell my future self to prepare for not having NCAA football on console after 2013.
Yep.
Wow.
I thought that was funny.
Well, they went way back when. Okay.
Wulon Talks. They
Yeah.
said that's a podcast as well. They said stock up on toilet paper. And then we've got a couple more. JMT podcast said, if I could tell myself about 2020, brace yourself for the weirdest year of your life,
Mm-hmm.
is what they said. And then we've got one more from our fan Patrick.
Patrick.
Patrick
Paranormal
says,
Paranormal Pativity podcast.
there you go. Buy stock in toilet paper and hand sanitizer.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. See, my company was in the making of hand sanitizer, and I don't know what's come of it. I don't know where that's going anymore. We were doing it for a little while, and then we stopped. So, yeah, it's just 2020 is. I'm ready for it to be done, man.
Mm-hmm.
And 2021 is not even looking any better. We don't know.
Honestly, I think people just don't want to hear 2020 anymore.
They don't.
They just don't want to hear
Mhm.
that anymore.
Right. I had some other stuff I wanted to talk about here. Let me get my browser, Alex. Do you have anything else you want to touch on today? We got most of the stuff on the board already. Did you see that Ryan Reynolds started a new streaming service?
Ryan Reynolds did?
Yeah.
Is it called Mint Mobile?
Let me see what the name was. It is called. Well, it has one movie on it.
Is it Deadpool?
No, it's I was looking at the article earlier. It is Mint Mobile,
Yeah, I've seen a commercial for it.
the world's most affordable streaming service. Binge over 80 minutes of Ryan Reynolds. 2003 DVD quality. Seriously, we're not kidding. Just see for yourself. Yeah, it's Mint Mobile. What is this thing? Have you seen much of this?
Not the movie, but just the commercial that he did.
What is the movie?
It sounds like
Foolproof.
he's making fun of himself.
He kind of is. Like, that's Ryan Reynolds' comedy. He just kind of mocks himself. Yeah.
Forgot that one.
Don't think that's probably going anywhere.
No, it's one movie, Foolproof. I've never seen that movie. I don't even know. There's a comment on Facebook.
Yeah, that was one that we forgot to say.
Oh yes, Justin Kelly. Do appreciate that comment. I responded to that. How did I forget about that?
No, on the podcast.
Yeah.
That was, you did not say that.
Mhm,
You
yeah.
did? Oh, okay. Never
I know.
mind.
I'm going to
Oh,
show it to me. Justin Kelly from Juice in the Morning podcast said it's going to get a lot worse before it gets a lot better. That's a good
for
one.
his answer for the time.
Yeah. I responded to him on that. That was right away when I posted it this morning.
Okay.
So that's why it was like so long ago. But yeah, no, it was yeah. And then the campaign trailer for Black Ops Cold War came out. I don't know if you guys saw that. That looks pretty dope. Alex is so excited.
I am.
Multiplayer reveal comes out September 9th. One other thing I want to talk about for just like nerdy news here. Did you hear that the Halo CE writer came back to join Halo Infinite?
I did not.
Yeah, so one of the original writers from Halo.
When? Like for but at the beginning of production or now?
IGN just reported this on the 26th. The update, Microsoft and 343 Industries have confirmed that Joseph Staten will be returning home to Halo for a bit. So they just did it.
Seems to me like Halo Infinite's story is probably
Ooh.
written. So this is probably for upcoming projects.
Or
Or they're going to delay the crap out of it.
Or they're changing it.
Which means a delay. A big delay.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah.
Sad. At least I'll have Call of Duty and
Cyberpunk?
Cyberpunk.
Are you even going to play Cyberpunk?
Yes.
There's never a shortage of games to play.
No, there aren't.
Never.
And we've had Halo Master Chief Collection in our same cycle. It's just sad we can't go back to it. Well, we won't go back to it after we move to Infinite, probably.
For a while.
Maybe. I don't know.
Well, I mean, we'll go back to it.
What if you hate the multiplayer like you hated it in Guardians?
That's Alex's problem, not mine. I like Guardians. Actually, you haven't tried it since you've...
I haven't.
You did the campaign, so you learned.
It's probably so different that it wouldn't be the same game.
But she learned the campaign, so she learned the moves.
I did learn the moves for the campaign. I actually, because I was so nervous, I was like, damn, I hate 5 so much.
Did you hate 5?
No, like I hated 5's multiplayer so much. I was like, oh my god, this is going to suck. And I actually enjoyed Halo 5. Like the story.
Okay.
The story, the gameplay, I thought it was actually pretty good.
Gameplay good, story bad.
I thought it was pretty good.
I was lost on the story.
So bad.
Well, yeah, it's you get a little lost, but I really enjoyed it. I think I followed that one along, and I had more fun playing that one.
Right.
Yeah. I had waypoints.
So does that make you want to play the multiplayer?
No. I'm just scarred from getting so excited about it that, my first game that got me back into gaming. And
So I'd say you try it again now that you know how to do all the... Did you ever try the floating, like aim and float that Halo 5 has? Did they have you do that in the campaign?
I did that with my jetpack in 4.
It's a short booster, though.
Oh.
No, all armor has a short booster.
Oh, I don't know.
If
I was really good at doing that.
If you're in the air and you aim, you stop for a second.
Yeah, so does the jetpack.
Yeah, no, I'm talking about something different. This isn't.
I'm just saying that's exactly what the jetpack does.
It's not an ability you add. It's
and
there.
You stop, aim, boom, boom, and they come down.
Okay, Alex.
I was pretty damn good at doing that on SWAT.
You're not pretty good at doing whatever he's talking about.
No, you're not. Because I'm
not on 5.
Oh my God, we're talking about 5. We're not talking about the other ones. Ass.
I'm trying to say it sounds exactly like 4.
It's not. You done it, didn't you?
No, I don't remember it. Quit it. You guys are making fun of me.
Quit it.
That's mean. Shut up. Stop, you asshole! You put that screen up on me, ding dong.
I gotta get a gift for all of us now.
Yeah. I love how that was like right over my face still.
It's exact.
Thank
I'm gonna keep it
Anything
there.
else in the nerd?
I don't know, Alex. Do you have anything else? Let me check out my.
No, that was all.
I have a funny story from last night.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I was playing Gears with Patrick and Rick.
Yeah, we saw that you were playing.
And Patrick had to pause it, and I don't know if he was wearing his headset or if he took it off, but we could hear him talking to Crystal, his wife.
Oh
Yeah.
no.
And he was talking about dinner, I guess, because we heard him talking, and we could hear the word chicken a couple times. And so when he comes back, Rick goes, "What are you having for dinner, Patrick? Chicken or chicken?" Which is a reference to Tommy Boy when he gets on the plane. And I just lost it. I fell off my couch. I was laughing so hard.
Did you guys beat Wave 50?
No, we lost at 46.
Are you guys still doing
damn.
that? Wow. We just have to join, Alex.
I guess.
We were gonna play Saturday, but
You're gonna just need the real MVP. That's
chose
all.
to be social.
I was a little less effective this time than
You
I
were
was last
inebriated?
time. Well, I was, but last time I was really good still. This time I wasn't.
Oh man, yeah, I saw that you guys were you guys were joined up in a party there. That was, I was like, oh, you guys play Gears every Sunday. Is that a thing you're gonna do for a while?
Well, I've had like 3 Mondays in a row. Like this is the second of 3 that I've had off Mondays in a row. So maybe if I keep on the Mondays that I have off.
Right on.
I have a question.
Yeah.
When's football start?
That's a good question.
We just answered this on Saturday.
Well,
Yeah, I don't remember.
She might not have been there.
I might not have been there.
It's a week from Thursday.
Yay.
If they have the games. Because there's grumblings and talkings about kind of like the NBA with teams maybe boycott playing.
Really?
To protest.
Yeah, I can see that.
To protest.
To protest, yeah. Okay, so week 1, what was the opener?
I know that we're versing the Packers.
Okay, yes, but I was talking about Thursday night. It's we talked about this last week.
It's Houston, isn't it?
Houston and the Chiefs. Yeah.
Oh, good game.
Yep. Philly's gonna go up against Washington. Yeah, I'm gonna be rooting for Minnesota here. We'll see how that goes.
I kind of like it, you just say football, and I'm like actually like for once like getting excited. But you know what? It's 2020, so
be
it's
careful.
probably just gonna
be careful.
You have to be on eggshells with this one.
Really?
Yeah.
You think so?
I mean, we can't.
Maybe. I mean,
we canceled.
Nothing's
we canceled,
guaranteed, I
like,
don't think.
No.
I mean, no, we did baseball this year. Baseball's still
They're
Baseball's
playing
still
right
going.
now,
Yeah.
baseball's still going.
Is hockey about done?
No, they're in the second round of the playoffs.
How many more rounds are there?
There's the one more. The next round is the conference finals, and then the finals.
Okay. Look, I'm just waiting to see who's left.
I don't know.
Oh, you're not watching?
I haven't watched.
Oh.
Well, they took a couple of days off to protest,
Mm-hmm.
and I haven't been back to it since.
Okay. Right on. I don't think we can do wings anymore at Wings
Yeah, I
Etc.
noticed you had issues.
By the way, yeah, I want to
guttural
mention that.
issues.
I can't do Wings Etc. It just kills me. We can do beat-ups. It just won't be on sale on
Well, you
Mondays.
go on Tuesday.
But that's not when football's on.
True.
Because actually, it would be a Thursday night. Are we going to do an opener? See if we have an opportunity to go to...
Do you know every person and their husband and their best friend is going to be out watching a football game?
Damn, you're right.
Yeah.
Maybe we should host one with ourselves.
Yeah.
So we can root on the Chiefs.
No, we should go sit in Rob's freaking house and we'll watch it on his
70-inch screen.
72-inch TV. Jeez.
Yeah.
What brand is it?
I didn't even see it was half his wall.
Samsung.
Really?
Yeah.
It was half the size of this
So
wall.
what?
It's nice for him.
And the room was this big. It just needs to
So-
be much bigger.
Let the man
Maybe
live.
it needs to be bigger for you. He seems to be fine.
Yeah. He's doing fine.
I seriously just I didn't even look into the bed, or not the bedroom. I didn't look in the living room for a second because I had to pee so bad. And I was I walked out and I turned and I was like, oh,
She's
look.
talking about Rob's
I'm like,
house, by the way.
there's,
We were
there's
over
my
there.
there's my couch, because we gave him our couch, and I turned around and was like, oh my God, Rob, you need a bigger TV.
His living room is Jesse Pinkman's living room.
Honestly, your living room needs a bigger TV.
It does.
I think that's perfect.
That's a 60
I
inch,
think it's
dude.
perfect
There it
size.
is.
Yeah.
Your room can support a larger TV.
Yeah, absolutely. But we're not going lengthwise of the room.
Right. Plus,
Bigger doesn't always mean
you'd
better.
overshot.
Whoa. Easy there, Alex.
You'd overshoot the wall.
You would. Well,
Yes,
we're moving.
We're moving.
Right.
So
And we will have a larger
the
wall.
current wall.
We will have a larger
we have
wall.
1 month to decide on a TV
current
size, Brett.
We're not
Yeah.
buying another freaking TV.
We're not buying another
You
TV.
can, but I think I just was briefly looking at them. You can get a 4K with HDR.
We don't have a
so cheap
4K
now.
yet. I don't have a 4K TV.
Yeah.
Why get a 4K when we're going to get, as soon as we buy one, 10K will come out.
There's no such thing.
There is no such thing, and
It's 8K.
the consoles support 4K.
Yes.
I'm telling you, we're going to get a 4K and 10K is coming out.
It's not a thing. I
didn't
don't even know what's the
Okay,
upgrade
Okay,
to
so-
4K.
10 years ago was 4K a thing?
Look,
I don't know.
8K is
I'm
a thing, but the consoles don't support 8K, so there's no reason to get an 8K.
By the time I'm saying
there is a
by
reason to
the
get 4K.
time, by the time we get a 4K, I'm not saying we're getting it now. By the time we get a 4K, so maybe it's going to be in the year future. So the 8K is already going to be out for a while, and then they're going to be like, bam, 10K.
What is 8K? Should you buy a new TV or wait? PC Magazine.
Anytime you buy something, there's always going to be another one.
I'm going to be a stupid person for a second, or a stupid.
Here you go.
I don't know
Here you
anything.
Go. Here you
What-
go. Here you go. Here you
Here,
go.
I have a question first.
This is the answer.
I have a
Are you
question.
talking about the size?
No.
Okay.
What is 4K?
It's right there.
Just explain
Okay,
it to me.
so-
I don't even know
okay,
what 4K is.
I'm gonna explain it to you. Here we go. Josh is gonna give you an explanation.
Okay,
It's
Josh
easy.
from Walmart, working electronics.
Get out of here. All right.
What's a 4K?
All right. So it's all about image resolution. Okay.
So
Exactly.
HD.
So the stand.
High
No.
definition.
No. Pause
Ultra
before
high.
pause before you start saying HD. We're getting into specifics here. All right. All right. So yes, 1080p is considered full HD. All right.
Okay, yeah, I
That's
get
what all standard TVs are
it.
now.
It's 1080p.
Most
Got it.
100% you can do all TVs on 1080p now.
Some small ones are still 720.
They probably are. Yeah, you're right.
Like really small ones.
I'm not
Okay,
going to get into that
I
one.
get it. I get
Okay,
it.
so
I know
that
those.
would be a 1920 by 1080.
Sure.
I
Okay.
make that scene all the time and setting up all of our displays.
Okay.
we're streaming
so
in
it's,
1080.
So are you talking about the size?
Yeah, so it's 1080 tall, 1920 wide. That's the pixels.
Okay.
Okay. 4K is 3840 by 2160.
So it's just a bigger TV.
It's not necessarily bigger. The image resolution is better.
So you're packing more image into one space.
Yes.
Oh my God! Look, mind blown.
Okay.
I got it.
And 8K doubles that.
Both-
There's a
So
5K.
that's like
Yeah.
6,000 by 6,000 is 80K.
No, 7680 by 4320.
So
Both
higher than that. Okay.
Yeah.
both of my TVs are 4K.
Yeah.
And why are you saying 10K doesn't exist or won't exist? Is what
Well,
it sounds
because
like.
all they have available now is full HD, 4K, 5K, and 8K.
Oh,
You
there's
can't-
5.
I was saying
Apparently.
8K is more on PCs monitors,
Mhm.
I think.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I want.
This is getting
Okay,
very
Brett-
technical, and it's kind of crazy that we were able to answer
Brett,
this.
Brett, if I go to Walmart right now, can I stand in front of a 1080p, a 4, 5, and 8K TV?
Let's not get her started on HDR and SDR.
No, you can't.
I can't. Why not? What do you have?
I don't know. I don't. I don't know.
It doesn't work in that.
You can't tell me you just don't go wander back at electronics and go, oh, I could use one of those.
No, I don't actually.
You know how many Walmart employees actually walk the floor when they're not on the clock? Hardly any. They don't want to be seen because they're wearing the uniform.
Not these days.
Well, that's true.
That's true.
No, but seriously, does a Walmart have like a 4K and an 8K and I can go stand?
They have 4Ks. I don't think they have 8Ks because I just said 8K is more in PC monitors.
Okay, you guys want to know how much the best 8K TV is?
There you go.
10 grand.
Alex?
20 grand.
No.
Alex is closer.
Really?
29,000.
Holy shit.
LG signature
It's a freaking
OLED
car.
88 Z9 PUA review.
Wait, okay.
And they gave it a 4.5 out of 5.
For being $30,000 TV, you better need a 5 out of 5.
Step down is $4,000.
Yeah.
I'll take the step down for half a star less.
Well,
Freaking
they never, ever stay that high.
No, they won't.
no.
As soon as 4K becomes as mainstream as you're saying, like even more,
They're
like,
already
available,
starting to be mainstream. You can get a
But are they-
55-inch 4K for under $500.
Is that high dynamic range though?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Alex is another one. Do I need to pull it up, Alex?
Yeah.
High dynamic range is important.
I like that gif. That's hilarious.
We're keeping that
We're
one.
keeping that one.
I can have a button for that. Oh, that's funny. No, so yeah, HDR.
Just real quick, what is it?
It's just it's a clearer picture, Alex.
And I think it's more colors, maybe.
Yeah.
See,
Yeah. There's
the
SDR and HDR now, and you have to make sure you
the-
get into HDR ones.
What's
wait,
SDR?
are there two different 4Ks that you were talking about?
yes, there's crap. There's HDR10 and there's
I don't know
something
this,
that,
Brett's gonna
Okay.
have to explain this.
Okay.
There's something that
I don't know why we're bringing this up, but I
I
actually
just,
want to know.
people want to know these things.
I don't know any of this, and I'm glad we're amateurs answering ourselves, going to these Googles and just answering it.
Let's see. My dad on
H-
YouTube says his TV is a 55-inch 4K and it was under 300.
If it's a Black Friday item, watch out for that thing to break. If it's not HDR, you better watch out. It might
so
be garbage. I don't know.
HDR versus Dolby Vision. 'Cause
Oh,
Dolby Vision is the other one.
what's wrong with
Okay.
Dolby?
Nothing. It's just one is one and one is the other.
They're just kind of like Blu-ray and
It's the
HD
it's
DVD.
the manufacturer likes kind of like Blu-ray and HD,
HD
did you
DVD.
say that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
It's okay.
Yeah, it's. I don't know enough about it to talk intelligently, but I do remember the
I'm just happy we got the answers that we got.
the Xbox podcast that I used to listen to when Xbox One was coming out. They had a discussion about HDR10 versus Dolby Vision, and if you were going to get an Xbox, you wanted a 4K TV that did HDR10 because the Dolby Vision was not compatible.
Oh,
Does-
so it wouldn't have shown up in 4K?
Correct.
Is the acronym HDR and SDR, is that high definition
No.
resolution and standard definition resolution?
It's high dynamic range and standard
Aw,
dynamic
dang,
range.
I was pretty darn close, wasn't I?
I said it out loud.
I didn't hear you.
Okay.
I don't know these words. That's why you shop for the TV.
All right.
Yep, that's why I do. Well, I'm not shopping for one anymore.
No, you're not.
What's that?
I was just looking up HDR, like if like it does stand for high dynamic range, but what does that actually?
What does it mean?
I had the answer.
Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, I had the actual article up. What was that? Shoot, let me get it back. I had it up.
We know our stuff apparently.
Well, no, it's like I was looking at that. What's that step up from 4K, and then I went to the actual article, and it actually
I
gave
know
me
what
an
the
answer
difference
on.
between a tube and a flat screen is.
Well, yeah, we all do now. Okay, so resolution 1080p, 4K, and 8K indicates the number of pixels on screen. HDR and SDR define what each of those pixels shows. Each pixel is assigned values that determines the brightness of its red, green, and blue values, subpixels, which forms the pixel's color and light. of more precisely its hue and luminance. Okay, so it's hue and luminance.
Josh,
That's a
what
lot
is
of
this
extra.
TV we're looking at?
Oh, that's 1080. It's garbage. We got that for $100.
And what's all this?
That was a bedroom TV. I don't think we
that,
own.
that Toshiba has got to be a 720.
Yes, but it's
that-
very good.
Asus,
Mhm.
that's a monitor. That's not a TV, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
This games over here, that's 1080p.
Okay. But that one, that screen, the games one that you
What's our one out in the living room?
That's just a 1080.
And what's this one?
You just
No,
No,
we have another
this
TV.
one.
oh, okay.
That's another 1080.
Okay, so
We have no 4K.
okay,
You won't let me get one.
4K.
You won't. 4K, 4K. Oh, that's our title,
I think we're tired. It's time to get
Wow. Okay. Okay.
It's time to get out of
Alex,
here.
plug your Twitch.
Oh no. If you like to watch me stream, I stream on Friday, Saturday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. It's twitch.tv/Q_kitty, KUTEKITTI. Quit smiling. You're making me laugh. Stop.
I wasn't smiling, but now you're gonna
anyways,
make me.
Stop. As of right now, I go back and forth playing. I play Gears. I play Halo. I play Call of Duty. I play.
You're done on Fall Guys.
Yeah, I'm not playing Fall Guys for
Nope.
a while.
Nope.
I
you're done.
rage quit.
You're done. Yep. You're done.
Yeah, that's really about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's really about it. I mean, we have couples night every Sunday, and we just we flip flop it sometimes.
I'm
but we
still
play
waiting
Halo.
to watch some Gears.
She'll do it
campaign.
next
Well,
Monday. if she
sorry.
streams.
I mean, I work today, and then
No, I know.
next
Just
Monday I may or may
saying
not
I'm-
be streaming because it's a holiday, and
I'm
I kind
looking
of.
forward to it.
Yeah, I want to see your
I
reaction.
will send you a text the moment I go live, and I will even say, "Hey guys, this is for Brett." Before like
Make
every
sure you put
single
blind
time.
playthrough and first playthrough on your status.
Okay, I
for
sure
that.
will.
What does that mean?
Blind playthrough means you don't know where you're going.
And I've never done it before.
If you put that on your Twitch status, people will watch that because that
Yeah.
means it's a newbie.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Mhm.
A lot of people look for that.
So yeah, there you go.
For me, if you want to watch me stream, it is twitch.tv/Mr. L, MASTERL. I stream on Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. Tuesdays and Thursdays in the evening, Saturday in the morning. You'll watch me playing Fall Guys on the weekdays so far. I haven't really decided. I might go back to Warzone here. It might be coming out. I might be like next Thursday or something. I don't know.
You say that and you're just gonna end up playing Fall Guys.
Fall Guys is great. I mean, I got another crown.
It's totally your game though,
Mhm.
because it reminds me
I'm a triple crown winner now.
Crap ton of Mario.
Yeah.
And it's just too colorful for too long. It's too like loud.
Yeah.
For
and
me.
Then on Saturday I played Paper Mario for like what, almost 6-7 hours.
Yeah. I don't know how you do that.
I had to get through a level. I was like, I'm getting through one of these ribbons. That takes forever. It took me like 5 hours. That game is so long.
I guess good for them for.
Yeah,
a
it's a good
long
game, and I'm enjoying
campaign.
it. And I had a lot of people join in and chat with us, and yeah, it was good. It was a fun time. So
Speaking of Triple Crown, the Kentucky Derby is on Saturday, I believe.
Is
That's the
it
last
really?
one?
Yeah. What?
Wow.
that's the last one, right?
No, they haven't done the Belmont yet.
Yeah, they're doing them out of order, aren't
Yeah,
they?
Yeah.
But they're going to their original locations, right?
Yes.
So it was just all due to
No crowds, but I believe the Preakness is the only one that's happened so far.
Yeah, it was. Yep. And there was no crowd, and I was like, this is weird. And I don't remember much about that race. It was weird.
I don't either,
They,
but I watched it.
yeah, I did too. Oh, Alex fell asleep.
I fell
She was
asleep.
sleeping
Yeah.
through it, so. All right, as far as our podcast
It's a 2-minute
goes,
race. How do you fall asleep?
I don't remember.
you were already asleep, and I was like, hey, if you want to watch
That was
this,
probably
it's
it.
going
I was
on
probably
right now.
yeah. I probably had a long day or something.
No, yeah, you were passed
I was
out.
probably
it was a
out.
Sunday, right?
Probably. You probably woke me up and you're like, hey, if you want to watch this, I probably went, oh, and went back to bed.
It was one lap around the track.
You know me and my sleep. I need to sleep.
Yeah, I think it's the 5th, which is Saturday.
Okay. Back to our social media. If you want to follow us on Facebook, it is facebook.com/PTOUnlimited. Instagram is PTOUnlimited_podcast. And we're on Twitter, which is @PTOUnlimited. On those apps, you'll see our weekly question, which this last week we just talked about what you would warn your past self about 2020. So make sure you do follow us on our social media as well. And if you're watching us on YouTube, do hit that like button. And if you're not subscribed to the podcast, please do subscribe to our YouTube channel. We would appreciate it very much. And hit that bell to be notified for when we're live. We will be live every Monday at 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Except for next Saturday.
For
Or Monday.
Yeah, except for next Monday, we will not have a podcast for Labor Day. Yep. If you want to follow me
Enjoy
on Twitter,
your Labor Day.
please do. Yes, be safe. If you want to follow me on Twitter, it is @lemke619.
Brett_wings.
Cute_kitty.
Didn't you have a final note?
That was the announcement. Was that Happy Labor Day, guys?
Yes.
We are not going to be having a podcast on Monday. Do you guys have anything else you want to say?
No.
Nope,
No?
I was just looking to see if I had final notes, and I don't.
Yeah, no. Just you guys be safe this weekend. Make sure everyone stay hydrated in this hot weather if you're out there and out and about. So yeah, we're gonna get on out of here. You guys have a good one. We'll catch you next week. Or no, 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
2 weeks.
Bye, guys.
Bye.